World's Firsts. Join us in this exciting quiz to discover who was the first in history in various important fields. We will explore fascinating facts about those who pioneered revolutionary discoveries and achievements that changed the world. Get ready for an exhilarating journey through time and cultures. Who was the first person to invent the wheel? It is not precisely known, but the first wheels were created by ancient Mesopotamians around 3500 BCE. Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. Who invented the first steamboat? Robert Fulton. Who was the first emperor of Rome? Octavian Augustus. Who was the first person to circumnavigate the globe? Ferdinand Magellan. Who created the first Latin copy of the Bible? Saint Jerome. Who was the first president of Russia after the dissolution of the USSR? Boris Yeltsin. Who was the first pharaoh of Egypt? Narmer Menes. Who created the first internet search engine? Larry Page and Sergey Brin, founders of Google. Who was the first person to walk in space? Alexei Arkhipavich Leonov. Who is considered the first Roman emperor? Julius Caesar. Who was the first woman cosmonaut? Valentina Tereshkova. Who was the first person to reach the South Pole? Roald Amundsen. Who invented the first automobile? Carl Benz. Who is considered the founder of modern psychoanalysis? Sigmund Freud. Who was the first person to set foot on Antarctica? Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen. Who invented the first atomic bomb? Robert Oppenheimer and the team of scientists in the Manhattan Project. Who created the first unmanned space probe? Sergei Korolev. Who was the first person to plant a flag on the summit of Everest? Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. Who was the first person to reach the North Pole? Robert Peary. Who was the first person to discover the Atacama Desert? Francisco de Aguirre.